Hey, what's going on? What's going on? What's happening? What's happening, people? Good evening. I'm back once again. What's up? This your girl Tiffany coming through here live in effect. Today, we're gonna talk about something that's very unique. So, a lot of people, including myself, didn't know that there was a Black American heritage flag. So, I discovered this yesterday, actually. And so I just decided to find out more information on what can I come up with regarding to this flag. So I want to talk to you guys about the Black Heritage flag or whatnot. And we all know the only flag that many of us may know about, or some of us know about, is the red, black, and green flag, which stands for, the Garvey flag, which is part of the UNIA, which is the Universal Negro Improvement Association, right? But what people don't know is like the Pan-African flag is also a universal flag. So it represents the Africans throughout the diaspora, not just in America. However, there's a particular flag specifically designed for African Americans here in America. So I want to show you guys the picture. Just give me a second. All right, I'm back. So I'm gonna show you guys the picture of the flag. So as you can see, this is the flag that I'm talking about, right? It's red, black, and gold. Okay, so many of us just found out today what it was. So that goes to show you that nothing much was really talked about regarding to the flag in the history. So the designer of this flag, his name is Melvin Charles. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna read some information, then I'm gonna play a video clip from him. Right? No. All right. All right then. So let me go ahead and play a video clip real fast.
In 1967, Melvin Charles and Gleason T. Jackson designed a symbol to represent the history, pride, and accomplishments of African Americans in response to the struggles of 1960s America. Charles tells his story about the creation of the Black American heritage flag.
I think one of the interesting points about the creation of the flag in the mind is that it was in both our minds for a long time. Even as a child at 3 years old, I would go and sit on the curb in Elizabeth, New Jersey, and watch the parade go by. I see the American flag, and I see the flag that represents Italian, Spanish, whatever it might be, and they would march up and down the street honoring the 30th of May. And then when it came time for the Negro, at that time we were called, I remember every year we would march down, and guess what? All we had was the American flag. And I went home to my mother, and I remember asking her, and I think I couldn't have been no more than 5 or 6 at that point. I said, Mommy, why don't we have a flag? But every once in a while, it would creep into my mind. Until one day when this gentleman by the name of Gleason T. Jackson, a neighbor of mine, sat down with me and started talking about the idea of something we could do in the 60s about trying to make progress for our race of people. And then he mentioned the word of a flag. I said, if you're willing to try, I'm willing to be there with you. I have great thoughts about it. I think it will take some time, but I want to design a flag. And that's when we started. The next process was for us to be able to get together, to sit down and talk about what we wanted to put in the flag. But after about 2.5 weeks, we came up with this idea to make a flag that had diagonal stripes of red and black, and to have a fig wreath circled in the center of it, and a blunted sword. And of course, we had to recognize that each item, we had to have some sort of explanation. And then when we looked at the blunted sword, we thought of the feeling of having pride, and also knowing that when you have a blunted sword, when you blunt it, you learn to curdle the earth. And then we thought about the wreath, which we also had in the color gold, that would be for peace, prosperity, and everlasting life. And the red would be for the rich blood we've shed for freedom, justice, and human dignity. And the color black was for the pride in our pigmentation. The inspiration basically came from us sitting down, not only sitting down and talking about it, but I would go to the library, he would go to the library. We'd both go. And we sat down and looked at all the different items. There's a thought pattern that we put into it. I mean, I think about, it was a piece of the musician in me. There's a piece of the businessman that was in me, and there was a piece of the child that's still in me, that I could stand there and wave the flag. Well, the first thing we did with it was, our thoughts were, we have to let the community know about it. And of course, Gleason and I decided one day that we would go down to City Hall to make this happen, that we would be able to unfurl the Black American Heritage Flag. Well, of course, when we laid this plan out to the mayor at that time, He was absolutely unbelievably stunned that we would come with a thought like that. And of course, we had the thought of saying, we can make this happen. That was in our hearts. There was some opposition to it. But the fact of the matter is, we had come up with a final decision that the flag would be put up on March 5th at City Hall in Newark, New Jersey. Wow, what a wonderful moment to see something like this actually happen. And as we got closer to City Hall, on a flagpole standing outside, on a high flagpole, we saw the Negro flag being unfurled. What a wonderful moment for Gleason T. Jackson and Melvin Charles. I felt like I had won the Super Bowl. I really thought that way. I saw this happening. And I was very proud of it. And I'm proud of it every time I see it unfurl. I'm proud of it every time I speak about it. I'm proud to be here at this very moment of my life to speak to you about it.
At the age of 79, we honor his legacy as the creator.
All right. So that's the biography. And as you know, unfortunately, he passed away in 2017. But he did create something that people can remember him by. So, and he also written a book. And I want to show you guys a picture of this book. And I've been trying to find it. But obviously, it must be out of print. So, here it is. So, this book right here is called The Rally Point by Melvin Charles. And it was written in 1967, somewhere like that, around that time period. So, this book is hard to find. I mean, you can find it on Amazon, but let me show you how much the price is on Amazon. So this is Amazon, right? And this is the price, $741.80, the paperback. So therefore, that means it must be out of print. So anything that's out of print is going to go up on the price. Yep. That's how much it is on Amazon. All right. Okay. So, and also I got some more information about the flag. You guys can see? Cool. According to the website called Historical Flags of Our Ancestors, right? So it's I think it's spelled LOESER.US. Okay, so it got the Black Liberation Flag, of course, that came out in 1920s. Then you got the Black Panther Protest Flag, which came out in 1966. 50 United Fascist States Flag. That's interesting. But this one right here, the Black American Heritage Flag, which was 1967, it says the Black American Heritage Flag was designed in 1967 by Melvin Charles and Gleason T. Jackson. According to the designer, the elements of the flag include the color black to represent pride and pigmentation, and race red to remind us of the rich blood Black men have shed for freedom, equality, justice, and human dignity throughout the world, and gold to represent intellect, prosperity, and peace. These colors are woven into a composition that juxtaposes the red and black in a set of 3 stripes, one black stripe centered between 2 red. Superimposed on the black stripe is a golden wreath of fig leaves. So the fig leaves that's around it. The cultivated fig is a native of Africa and ranks as one of the most ancient of life-sustaining fruits. Centered with the golden wreath is a blunted Moorish boarding sword, symbol of leadership carried by the great Moorish leaders of the 8th century. The sword represents the strength and authority exhibited by a black culture that made many contributions to the world in mathematics, art, medicine, and physical science, hurdling the contribution that Black Americans would make in these and other fields. All right. So that's that information about the Black American heritage flag. So, of course, we know that black represents the people and red represents the blood that being shed. And, gold represents intellect, prosperity, and peace. But the fist has a symbol that traces back to Africa, and the sword in the middle traces back during the time when the Moors carried a boarding sword, which symbolized leadership. All right. Hey, Juju, it's been a minute. I haven't seen you. How you doing? I hope life is treating you very well. All right. So, now let's look at the biography. Let's look at the biography of Melvin Charles, according to the obituary. All right, so Melvin Charles was born in New Jersey. So this comes from the obituary in the New Jersey website. It says Melvin Charles was 79 of Tampa Bay, Florida, and originally from Elizabeth, New Jersey, and Linden, New Jersey. Died on Wednesday, on March 15th of 2017. A memorial service to celebrate his life will be held on April 20th, 2017. So they had his service at the Christ Church, which is in Montclair, New Jersey. So he left behind his daughter, Joy Charles Kay, a sister, Lorraine Charles Jones, 2 grandchildren, and other relatives. He was the creator of the Black American Heritage Flag and author of the book, The Rally Point. All right. So that's a picture of him right there. Yep. I couldn't find any information on the other guy that was the co-founder of Gleason Jackson. So I couldn't find any information on him. But I did find a little bit something on Melvin Charles and this flag. Yep. So once again, let me show you guys the flag again, if you ain't seen it. All right, if you guys can see the flag, hopefully y'all can see it. All right, so this is the picture of the flag. Yep, as you can see, there's the leaves around it, and there's the sword in the middle. And then there's the color, black and red on both sides. All right. All right, then. I'm glad that you guys learned something new. Thank you, sister. I appreciate it. I thank you so much. Please do so. Make sure you share the video and make sure you check out the channel, subscribe to the channel. One of about 3 flags I'm gonna need tattoo on me. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys tuning in, watching. So, oops. All right. Thank y'all so much. But until next time, I will talk to you all later. And I hope everybody take it easy. This is your girl, Tiffany, and I'm logging off. And please make sure you subscribe to the new Team Osiris channel, which is Team Osiris on the Horizon. And check out the video contents. And also check out Old Descendant of Mali with Brother Malik Kamara and Brother Carlos and Brother Geechee. And check out Brother Hero Jones. He also doing his thing. So Hero Jones is doing his thing. Thank you, Ishmael. What's up, Ishmael? Long time. What's up? Oh my God, I'm so surprised. You just came out of nowhere. nowhere. What's up, Ishmael Bay? Thank you so much. That is so beautiful of you. Like real talk. And shout out to Ishmael Bay. If you guys don't know about Ishmael Bay, Ishmael Bay was one of the original member of the Amara Squad. And he was one of the members that founded the Amara Squad and whatnot. So yeah, he hasn't been around in a while. So yeah, I'm surprised I happened to see him on here. So yeah, shout out to Ishmael Bay. Thank you, brother. Thank you for coming through, watching. I appreciate it. Thank you. Peace. Yeah, shout out to Ishmael. I hope all is going well for you. Thank you. Yep. But that's it. All right, you guys. I'm about to go ahead and call it a night. So yeah, it's a short video, but that's all the information I had available. So I hope y'all enjoyed it. All right, so this is your girl Tiffany, and I'm logging off. Peace.